Hi peeps, thanks for stopping by. I hope you're all having a great day. I am back. As some of you know from my Facebook, I got my flu shot sometime a week and a half ago, and a couple days after I actually felt like I had a low-grade flu, and it just wouldn't, I couldn't shake it. And then I was having terrible allergy problems. As you can probably see, my eyes are very puffy and the darkness is all the way around them. There's nothing I can do about that. Oh well, who cares? Anyway, today I thought I would come and show you what I do. I do this about once or twice a month, probably more towards once a month than twice a month. And it is to help keep my pores under control, because as we age, our pores do get larger, and I know that a lot of people do suffer from large pores. Now, I'm not going to sit in this video and tell you that you can change your pore size, but you can do things to make sure that they are that they are cleaned and that nothing is clogging them or collecting in them to enlarge them even more. So I'm going to go through what I call my deep pore cleansing moisturization, because when I am doing a deep pore cleansing, I have to bear in mind or keep in mind that I have normal to drier skin, especially with the fall and winter coming. It definitely leans more towards the drier. And I like to come on, I know there's the ambiance of YouTube is to come on beautiful all the time. Well, I don't want to just come on here and talk about these things. I want to be able to show you these things and experience them with you so that you totally understand what I'm doing. First, this video may run a little bit longer. I try to keep them under 20 minutes, but this one may not, because this morning I dropped Bindi off at the kennel and I put this new lip product that I bought on, and at first I was very excited about it because it went on really glossy and sheer, but wasn't real gooey or anything like that. And I wore it my first time yesterday, and I noticed, and I thought, well, maybe it's something else I used with it. So today I used it all on its own. And I wanted to come and tell you because it's a product that I do not like, and perhaps if you have younger lips this will be okay for you, but having older lips and someone who I do have a tendency to oxidize products and change colors, but not to the extreme that this one happened. Okay, so this product is Revlon's Color Stay Ultra Suede lip product, and this is in the color 025, and it's called Socialite. And it's kind of, I would compare it to more than the lip balms. L'Oreal has a very sheer product that's out right now. Excuse me, because of my allergies, my nose is dripping. Okay, excuse me. Anyway, I wanted to be able to show you this and what happened to it, and I'm going to zoom in on my lips. It's not going to be attractive, but it's the only way for you to really see what I'm talking about. So the product comes and it twists up like this, and it goes on. I will show you on my hand. Very sheer. And the color is actually a very, more of a peachy rose kind of color, which is okay. But this is what happens. So I put it on, and it as you can see on my hand, there's a sheen to it, okay? When you look at my lips, there's no sheen. That must be what, the word suede means. I guess, and it's also a Color Stay product, so I guess I should have thought about that before I purchased it. But anyway, I'm going to zoom in now because what I feel on my lips is pure dryness. The color has changed. It's picked up a little bit of blueness to it, and it accentuates every single wrinkle in my lip. And the worst part of it is that it's tacky and sticky. So when I put my lips together, I'm going to show you what happens. They do not separate by themselves. They look like I should be in my coffin and that the undertaker or the mortician has glued my lips together for my viewing. That's what it looks like to me. So I'm going to zoom in, bear with me here. Okay, I hope it focuses. Okay, I'm going to put my lips together. You see how sticky that was, peeps? I can't stand that feeling. So if you're someone who does not like that feeling, you will not like this product. Okay, so let's get on with our deep pore cleansing, moisture replenishing. We're going to replenish the moisture that we take out. Now, I know a lot of people with oily skin are afraid of oil, but if you go and research, you will find that pores collect sebum, oil, we'll call it debris. And they will, the more it collects, the larger they're going to get, the more clogged they become. What breaks down oil? Oil. So we are going to go in, and this is the one I'm using today. I also have a Christian Dior one, but this is the Dermalogica Pre-Cleanse. I don't have my glasses on. The Pre-Cleanse oil, and this I purchased at Ulta. I'm going to put some of this in my hand, and it is an oil, okay? I'm going to rub my hands together and apply it to my face. And I'm going to focus on the T-zone area for this. I'm going to first put it all over my face because I am going to use it on the whole face. But most people have their T-zone problems, I mean their clogged pores right through this area of their cheek, all through their nose, on their chin, and right usually in between your eyebrows here where the fatty pocket is. So I'm just going to start, and I'm just going to massage it in. It doesn't really matter how you do this, and I'm going to go right over my lips to get this lipstick off too. Okay, so I'm going to massage it in, warm it up. I do have a mirror in front of me that I'm going to look down under. Now, this one does not irritate underneath my eyes, but I'm not going to focus rubbing underneath my eyes because I don't have any enlarged pores under here. So I'm really going to focus on the nose area and just really massage that in. Give it a good 2 minutes. Now I will fast forward so that this video is not a 50-minute video because I know we don't have time to sit around and watch me rubbing my nose for 10 minutes. But I'm going to do this for about 2 minutes where all the large pores are. And I'm really just going to keep massaging that in deeply. Joelle does this all the time too. Actually, she just sent me a private video, and she did a deep pore cleansing with moisture too. And then you want to go down in your chin area, really work that oil in. This is attractive, isn't it, peeps? So I just continue this. Now I'm going to continue this for 2 minutes, really focusing. My pore area is right here, and then right through my nose area. And I notice that my pores are enlarging a little bit through my cheek area here. And this really does, I believe, this makes a difference for my skin. Now this isn't going to be for everyone. You know, for those of you who have acne, you know how your skin reacts when you apply things to it. You know, you don't want to overstimulate it if you're somebody who truly has problems with breakout. Now for me, I'm noticing there's like a little colony beginning here. That's what I call it, a little colony. And it could be, you know, just my hormones are shifting, or I constantly pay attention to my skin. I have noticed though that with menopause and hormones shifting and changing that my skin changes with it. So I do have to treat it differently. And it's all trial and error to find the products that work best for you. This, I mean, if you have a husband who has large pores, you know, tell him about this, and maybe, you know, he'll do it because they want their skin to look good. I don't understand why men don't take care of their skin too. I mean, really. Okay, peeps, so I'm back, and I'm just finishing up here now. I've been rubbing for about 2 to 3 minutes, really focusing on the T-zone area. And you can feel your skin actually gets very warm while doing this. Now, there will be redness occur. It's not irritation. It's just because you've been rubbing your skin for, you know, a few minutes. So, excuse me. The redness is normal because if you sat and rubbed your arm for 10 minutes or 2 minutes, it would get red too. So that's not a real concern of mine, the redness. Ridiculous it was, but I'm letting you know now, peeps, that the redness is from you rubbing your own skin. It's not irritation from the oil. Unless you feel burning during this, then it could be a problem for you. But for the most part, you know, if you go if I have a massage done by Ilsa and she's doing manipulation and everything, I come out, I'm flushed because the blood circulates to your skin. You don't want to, I mean, it's just 2 minutes. It's okay, okay? All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of water to my Clarisonic. If you don't have a Clarisonic, you will continue to use your hands. So I have a little bowl of water just to make it easy over here, and I'm just going to put a little bit of water on my hands and then tap it on, because this will turn into a milky product now. And I'm just going to take, for a little bit of exfoliation now, I'm going to exfoliate with that oil on. And I have the delicate brush on for this because I'm already stimulating my skin with my hands. So I have my delicate brush on. I actually can use the medium. It doesn't, my skin's not sensitive that way, but I know many people, your skin is sensitive to that. So I'm just going to exfoliate around with this. Really getting into the pore area. I go right over my lips. I do not have a problem. I have been using my Clarisonic for 10 years, morning and night. I have no problems with it irritating my skin. Again, you know your own skin. Maybe you cannot handle doing the Clarisonic twice a day. Maybe you have the wrong brush on it. Okay, so I just did 1 cycle of that. Now I'm just going to really cream it up a little bit with my hands. It doesn't get real creamy. I'm just going to add a little bit more water, and I have just warm water here. And really just clean that up. I go over my eyes a little bit at the end and under. Now I'm just going to take these squares I have. These are esthetician squares. It's a really well-made cotton. It's not like your regular cotton swabs, because they'll just shred all over your face. I think you could find these probably at Sally's. Look in the facial area at Sally's. Just look for a large square. I'm going to wet them. What's nice about these is you can wring them out and just continue to use them. So now I'm just going to go over, I have all these electrical cords here. I better move those out of my way. I'm just going to go and I'm going to gently wipe the oil off. Just gently. You don't want to be really rough with your skin. Okay, and you want to pull as little as you can. Now, you could do down your neck if you wanted with this. I am going to mask my neck today on camera for you because my neck is looking a little crepey. Look, I actually cleansed my skin before I did this. I don't know if you'll be able to pick that up, but when you think your skin is cleanest, there's still dirt behind it. That's what that oil does. It brings it out. So I'm just going to wipe over my eyes a little bit. And really just get that oil off. Now if you're standing at your sink, you can rinse this off a lot easier than I'm doing here. It's just too much work for me to take the lighting into the bathroom and all that. So I just decided that I was going to do it this way. All right, so now I did not think ahead, so I'm going to use a paper towel. You want to just take the excess water off of your skin. And now this product, if you want a light exfoliation, if you're not using your Clarisonic, I would suggest at this point using a very light exfoliation, and a very good one if you have sensitive skin. Now this one is a little pricier, but it has beads that are like round and very soft. There's no jagged edges to it. It's the Caudalie, and it's their buffing cream. Christian Dior has a very soft one. Just you want more of a bead than you want grains, okay? Feel them on your hands. Go to the store, test them out. If they feel like salt rubbing on your skin, it's going to be too harsh, unless you have skin that can handle it. But I still say when you're doing this type of procedure, not procedure because we're not injecting or anything, but when you're doing this type of treatment, it's best to use a very soft exfoliation. I'm going to use a Clarins, and this is a sample that I have. I'm going to shake it up, and this is called their, I'm really sorry this is going longer, but I can't help it. This is their Gentle Exfoliator Brightening Toner. Now, if you don't, you can use any toner. You can use your toner, you can use your witch hazel. I like Thayer's Lavender Witch Hazel with aloe in it for this because it has a moisture balance with the aloe to it. But I'm going to use this, and I'm just going to take it on a little bit of cotton, and I'm going to saturate my cotton with it. And I do like the CVS cotton pads the best. I am using an esthetician pad, but if you, I know these aren't available for everybody. Now I'm just going to take this and work it over my skin, and it's just a very gentle exfoliation. And again, this is by Clarins. Smells wonderful. I love Clarins. I'm going to take this on my neck. I love Clarins products. They're beautiful. I did notice I had a little breakout behind my ear, so I'm just going to put the exfoliation there. I don't understand. I think I ate too much chocolate on a road trip. We went to see my mother-in-law, Lou's mom. She's in a nursing home, and she has Alzheimer's. She doesn't really remember us, but we remember her. Many people say, why do you drive 13 hours in one day? You know, she's his mother. We know who she is. Okay, so I'm going to turn it around and just make sure that I really get all of that beautiful exfoliating toner on my skin. Okay, it feels fabulous. Now, I have absolutely no irritation when using this particular product. I'm not sure the price point on this. This was in a gift with purchase, but when I'm through with this little bottle, I will repurchase this. It is a wonderful product. Okay, so now I'm going to put on a mask because I've totally cleansed my pores. I've broken down all the sebum, the debris that's collected in my pores. I don't think you can really see any difference, but when I look in the mirror, there is definitely a difference. I am noticing that right here on my face is where my pores are starting with age to get a little bit larger. So I'm really paying attention to that. So today I thought, well, I'll stick with the theme of my Clarins product in my mask. So I'm going to use for you, this is the Clarins eye mask because I want to make sure that I add moisture back into my skin now. And this one is their Skin Smoothing Eye Mask. It's an anti-fatigue mask. We love that. So I'm very generous with my products. I'm not stingy. I'm going to put them on. This is going to go over my eye area because, and I want to really put a nice layer of that all the way around my eye. And I go right over the top of the eye and just let that, because I want that to really soak in and give me some nice moisture back into my skin. So there's that. Smells wonderful. Clarins is a really beautiful line. It's a plant line. Okay. And I'm just going to put a little more on the top of the eye. Make sure you don't get it into your eye though. Sometimes I get a little aggressive. Okay, so there's that. And the next thing, I'm just going to rinse my hand and wipe it with a paper towel here. So the next thing I have, Joelle sent me this. I don't know if these are available for us here, so I'm going to have to check. But this is the Intensive Clear Mask Instant Soother. It's 8 single doses, and it's their White Plus HP line. And it says it's a wonderful sensation of well-being and unrivaled whitening effectiveness in a few minutes. This smooth cream mask brings incredible brightness, comfort, and matte appearance to the most stressed skin. Use after clear, softening, peeling. Well, we didn't use that. We're doing it totally different. If you want to buy the whole line, you go right ahead. Okay, so this is one treatment. So I'm going to apply this to my face. And then I'm going to let it sit for the time that it's supposed to sit. And then I will be back, of course, with results. So I'm going to apply this. I do my face first to make sure that I get the perfect amount on my face before I do my neck. Because my neck, I can always add something else to it. Okay. Feels wonderful. This is my first time using this one. But it's not the only mask that I'll use in this treatment because I have to add some moisture back. So I will use a moisturizing mask after this. This is obviously when you have a little bit of time. Okay, so I'm going to put this on my nose. It feels great. And after you exfoliate, you may, after you do your pore cleansing, in the area that you really rubbed on, you may feel a slight tingling in that area. If it's a burning, then obviously the product may, and it's all over your face, the product may not be right for you. This could be for Halloween, I don't know. Okay, so now I'm going to take it underneath, all the way down my neck. And if you weren't on camera, you could take the rest of this and just do your chest area, but you know, perverts exist in the world, so I will not be doing that. All right, so, and I use the whole tube. I put everything on my face. Now, if you're on more of a, you know, if you have a smaller face than me, or you really like, you know, having your product around for a while, use half the tube. You don't have to use the full tube. Actually, I think there's plenty in this tube because I really have a lot left in this that I could use it for another quick treatment. Okay? So I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm going to put the top back on this, and like I said, there is, you know, for someone who used half a tube on their face instead of the full tube, because I'm a little heavy-handed with my products, because I'm like madly in love with skincare. I will go through them faster than probably most people. You probably could get 16 uses out of that. So you might consider that when you look at the price of it, because I'm not sure what that costs. Again, I'm not even sure if that's available to us, but it's what I wanted to use today. So, okay, so now I will leave this sit. Let's see what the directions say about this, how long we should leave it sit. It says, apply to thoroughly dry face and neck, avoid the eye area, rinse with water. It doesn't say how long, so let me see. Okay, let me look at the directions inside, because the box doesn't say it either. Probably until it dries a little bit. Usually the max is 20 minutes on these things, but let me just look for the English and we will find out. It's French. Oh, Joelle, where are you when we need you to read the French for us? Okay. Okay, this is just information about Paul Clarence and their company. So this must be the, let's see what this says. Hang with me, peeps. Oh, it smells wonderful. It really does. It smells very, very spa-like. It's really relaxing. It's very beautiful, peeps. Okay, so it says this is a dual performance white HP treatment developed by Clarence Research. The HP lock around system combines plant extracts, alchemilla and raspberry with a highly stable vitamin C derivative. That is fabulous. For those of you who don't really know, vitamin C is really, they have done many studies and they're now finding that for sun damage, vitamin C is most effective at repairing it. So this is really nice. It's to slow down the excessive transfer of melanin pigments to the cells in the epidermis for the very first time and to block all factors linked to hyperpigmentation. Now, I do not have any hyperpigmentation problems. I know many do with childbirth. I know that with aging, the age spots do come. I've mentioned before that I do have some on the lower part of my chest. It is unattractive. Some people get it on their hands. It's part of aging, and I mean, I realize that when it's on your face, it becomes an issue when you're applying foundation, but there are products that do help. I've not yet spoken to anyone that is not using a chemical one or a prescription one that has really found an over-the-counter product that completely takes them away. But we'll see. Joelle is using this, so I will ask her if she feels that it's helped any hyperpigmentation that she may have. Okay? All right, so this ensures reinforced protection against the formation of dark spots for a brighter, more luminous complexion. And it says, well, come on, it doesn't say how long to leave this on. All right, well, I'm going to say 15 to 20 minutes because everything is, 15 minutes. I don't know. Maybe some of you are already using this for hyperpigmentation. Please, 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 in the comments, let us know how it's working for you, because that is something that I cannot speak for because I don't have any of the problems with hyperpigmentation yet. Okay, all right, peeps, so I'm going to just leave this on, and then I will come back and show you the results of this, and then I'm going to start a new video using the moisturizing mask because I don't want this to go on forever and ever. So I appreciate you spending all your time with me. I'm so happy to be back. I missed all of you. I have lots of videos coming. Thanks for stopping by, and don't forget, subscribe. It's an anti-ager. Love you guys. So glad to be back. Bisous!